Hi everyone, hope you're fine. Today we are going to talk about the time stretch. So what is the time stretch? It's a modification of your track, the tempo of your track, but you don't touch to the tone, the vocal part of your track. So the pitch doesn't change, but the tempo, yes. So typically it's like that. When I take this track, for example, and I play it. If I want to have this modification, like that, my pitch is modified, and I don't want, because I know the voice, I know the artist, the track, etc. and don't want to have this pitch down. So I put master tempo. And I have the modification of the tempo, but not the pitch. This function, the time stretch, is called into some brown master tempo or some brown key lock. It's the same thing. It's time stretch. It was used until the 1990. And in the DJing part, you will have this model, for example, with the master tempo till 1995. So it's very old, but there is a lot of question nowadays about this technique. So the video will talk about the when you can use this function and not when you can't use this function. I'm explaining that because every time when you have a beginner in DJing, he will see this function has is able to do something he can't do without this function, without master tempo. And a beginner have to learn without this function first and see what are the part of the time he can make this function right here or not. So I'm going to go here, going to take this loop, put master tempo, put the same tempo here, more or less, 106, and try to match them like that. And the synthesizer, it match. I can match those two tracks. If I do that, it's okay. But after, I have this drop. And you see, even if those two tracks match, it's not good. The original track is like that. You see? So it's not good. And if you try to put this track without master tempo for the first time, you will saw you will saw that the two tracks not match very good. Look. You see, without master tempo? It's very, very, very bad. So if you tried to make this without master tempo first, you will saw that the two tracks won't match together. So you search another solution to make this manipulation to match 2 tracks. But master tempo, you can use it sometimes, and you can use it to deform, to make something else with this function. And the idea comes in years of that, since 10 or 15 years ago, with this track in 1998. Yup, sorry, like that. And in this track, Fatboy Slim track, Rockafeller Skank, you will have a great example how to use master tempo into a track, into a production track, and use it to make a transition into the track. But you can make this transition with 2 different tracks. Here. So it was a TimeStretch 20 years ago, so it's a little bad. You will see this, the TimeStretch nowadays is better than that. Very soft FX, TimeStretch. Shorter loop. Beam. Another style into the track. And nowadays, you can use this little sample to make the same thing, the TimeStretch on it. Listen, I put master tempo, wide, and TimeStretch. And you can easily make a transition like that with the other track, this one. Look, I put this one, I put dub echo, for example. Right about now, the funk soul brother. It's just an example, but you see, with a deformation of the function, you can make some good stuff, like I'm going to show to you with 2 tracks. I really like to put an example, this one and this one. So first one is like that. I want to go to this track, to this track here, without turning the tempo up or down. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to use master tempo here to match. You have 122 on the left and 105 on the right. You can't make this matching possible, but with some trick you can. In the beginning of this track, I have some reverb on the voice of the girl. The voice. So I say to me, oh, I can make some reverb on the other track. And after, I will put master tempo, tempo at 0, wide, because I want to go to a high modification, and doing like that. Make sure you are in a part where is less instrument, voice, etc. A little part like a break part, something like that. You can take your time, but you have a very good transition between tracks. It's very natural. So in conclusion, not master tempo, because there is master tempo, kilo, etc. TimeStretch, you can use it with intelligence in some part, sometimes, but not always. But you can deform, you can use it in another way to make some over manipulation, over transition. It's very good for that. If you have any question about TimeStretch, feel free to ask under the video and I will ask with pleasure. See you next content. Thank you for watching this video and take care everyone. Bye.